Welcome to this episode of Connecting Cherokee. I am Amber Holcomb, Realtor with Atlanta Communities, and today we are featuring, I'm very excited, Miss Paula Elias of Paula's Zzerts in Canton, right off of exit 20 on Keith Drive. So Miss Paula is going to tell us all about this exciting business that she has. And I met her, I was actually a guest in the restaurant for a murder mystery dinner a few weeks ago. So, Paula,
Yes.
welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for coming out.
Yes, this is it. I'm just very, very excited here. So, Paula shares this restaurant space with her husband, Joe, and Joe runs his restaurant or his catering business, and it's called Lone Star
Joe's Lone Star Tacos.
Joe's Lone Star Tacos,
Yes.
and they have a food truck and catering and just all kinds of good stuff. So,
Yes.
how did you guys get into this
My
business?
husband's fault. No. We're both foodies. We met many moons ago working at a college in the dining services, feeding students and catering. And then when we moved out here, Joe's like, "You can do that. You can bake cookies and sell them." And I was just like, "Okay, yeah, I can." And then going to the farmers markets and I can do this. Look at I can do that. So it just kind of started from there. We started in the Roswell Farmers Market, and then Mickey from the Canton Farmers Market. So like, hey, you need to come out to Canton. So we kind of started doing two different farmers markets at the same time, and Joe quit his job and started doing even more. And then the Canton Farmers Market was like, hey, can you do food? Joe's like, oh yes, I could do food because he's from Texas and he wasn't able to find a taco that he enjoyed. So we started doing tacos and desserts. And then Roswell caught wind of it. Well, we want tacos too. It's just like it's kind of like kept snowballing even bigger and bigger. We started catering different weddings and different family events, and then Reformation here at the mill started having us come up Taco Tuesdays, and then on the weekends, and we were confusing everybody. Desserts, tacos, what?
It's
So
the best things in life.
comfort foods, what
Yeah.
one for each hand. But then when the shutdown happened, that kind of allowed us to kind of take the business and divide it into two to try and do a little bit more clarity. But then at the same time, we also won an auction on an old bus.
Oh.
So then you need a commissary kitchen to run the food truck out of instead of just share kitchens and things like that. So we're like, okay, what do we do now? The world is closed. So
Yeah.
we were able to find this building to rent, and now we're confusing everybody again with having two things in one spot.
No, it was fantastic. So when I was here for the murder mystery dinner, it was an open taco bar, and you had your desserts out, and everything was so tasty. Like I could not eat enough. It just was not possible. It was so
Yes.
good. And the way you set up the dinner as well, the murder mystery program was really fun. So I was here with my son's school. It's a small private school, and they were celebrating the end of the year with a party here. And so I was mingling with a bunch of parents that I hadn't met before. And we love our teachers, so getting to hang out with them was fun. And this was a great way to mingle and to kind of in a lighthearted way have fun with complete strangers.
Yes, and they have little cards where it tells you to go to a person. It tells you kind of what to say. It's just like playing a big game of Clue.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, it was so much
And
fun.
I'm a
So
people watcher, so I love these things because some people they get into it. They're all dressed up, and other people are like, "I'm just here for the food."
so my husband and I are those people. We like to dress up, and so I was Jessica Simpson, not to be mistaken for Jessica Simpson. But I had a blonde wig, and my husband was a mariachi band member, and he made sure to go get a sombrero, and it was so much fun. My son came and he dressed up. It was a great evening.
Mm-hmm.
So
They're always
okay,
fun.
so what other types of events do you guys offer?
We do cookie decorating parties for the kids. So you can, the kids can come the first half hour, they decorate cookies. It's a little kit. The cookie decoration corresponds with whoever's coming to visit that month. We just had Supergirl and Captain America last month, or
Nice.
last week, gosh. And then next month we have Moana and Maui. So it's always so much fun. Last year at one of the Moana and Maui one of the little girls was like, I know that's the real Moana. I can just tell. I just know it's the real one. But that Maui, no, he's a demigod. He's way too busy to be doing something like this with us. And it was just so funny because kids they just buy into it, and it's just so much fun. Just I like watching the parents and grandparents watch the kids because the kids are just like, oh, it's so and so, and then and so then the parents are watching the kids, and they're just filled with so much joy and happiness that their kid is so happy. I love it. So then I don't know. That's my joy is just watching other people create memories and have fun.
I love that. So okay, so
Yep.
themes.
So we do that, and we do. We've been doing pop-ups with the Smokin' Texans. So this coming Sunday we're doing a brunch. We did a porch barbecue party a couple weeks ago. I haven't solidified it yet, but I want to do some like movie nights. So we'll play a movie and have some cookies to decorate and just kind of have a cool spot for people to come and hang out in the summer. And then I also kind of want to do some sort of a pirate day camp kind of thing. So
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kicking all these ideas around. It's like
That's fun. But there's so many things that you can do, and I love that you have the freedom to play with those ideas and just see what works and what what sticks. So the Smokin' Texan, you mentioned you're doing it this coming Sunday. Now, is that going to be a regular thing on Sundays?
We'll see. We're going to try it out for a month and see what happens, and if it's well received, then we'll probably continue it.
And where is that going to be?
It's right here.
Right here.
Starting at 11 until we sell out. Okay. Variety of breakfast tacos, burritos, cat head biscuits. I'll do scones, muffins, cinnamon rolls. All the good
That
stuff.
sounds really good.
Yes.
That sounds really good.
I had to do a breakfast burrito last night. I was looking at the menu like, I know what I'm having for dinner today.
Breakfast for dinner happens a lot in my household.
Oh, it's my favorite meal.
Barbecue porch parties. I've seen
Yes.
that advertised. So
Yes.
tell me a little bit about that.
We just, with Chrissy's help and her husband, they kind of redid the patio area for us. So they smoked brisket. They did, chicken. They did beef ribs. So then we did a bunch of sides and desserts and things, and we just kind of invited everybody to come and enjoy. And they bought us out within 2 hours. It was awesome.
That's great.
So we want to do more, more things like that. We have cornhole, we have sidewalk chalk for the kids, and just want to have a spot for people just to come and have fun.
I love it. Talk a little bit more about your custom baked goods.
Yes. Well, I just did some cakes today for Chick-fil-A for Alex Gomez Day. We've got a bunch of birthday cakes that are going out. People are asking, do you have a set menu? Well, I have the basics, chocolate, vanilla, and marble cake. But I have a lot of people saying, hey, my grandma used to make me this. Can you make that for me? And I'm like, absolutely. That's the joy of having, a small bakery that you can create things like what grandma used to do. That's one of the things that for me, I use my grandma's recipes, my great aunt's recipes, my mom's recipes, and it's just that family love that's put into an ingredient.
I saw your wall.
Yes.
Where it kind of talks about that. It's like this recipe came from this family member, this recipe came from this family member, and I love that you have that on display because family is important, and
it is.
And what gets passed down, and when you can mix that with love of your own and share that,
fun.
it's great.
How could you not have fun playing with flour and sugar all day long? Of course, I was a little Lucille Ball today. I had a poof of flour. I was like, oh no, I'm going to be on camera later.
All right, so let's talk about your catering. So what kind of what type of events do you typically cater for, or what do you do?
We do everything. We do wedding receptions, we do baby showers, birthday parties, in-home parties, we do drop-off catering. We can do everything from, you come pick it up yourself to a served meal. We won Best Catering in Canton last year from Canton Family Life. So we're up for.
I believe that voting has opened
for Roundabout
Canton. So
yes, so please vote for us.
What categories?
So we're in, Paula Zzerts is in Best Bakery, Best Catering, and then Joe's Lone Star Tacos is Best Takeout. So
go vote.
Yes, please.
Worthwhile. Go vote.
Yes.
All right.
So it doesn't cost you anything, and it means a lot for small businesses.
Yes. So speaking of other small businesses, I've noticed that you're a big fan of supporting and promoting other business owners, restaurateurs, stuff like that. So who are some of your absolute favorites that you'd love to give a
start
shout
with
out?
our beautiful tables here. Artisan Woodworks. You see him all the time on Cherokee Connect. He does the recipes on cutting boards. So he did our tables. Barrel House Coffee. They've been selling our pastries for years. We sell their coffee. Cone to Pick, Downtown Kitchen, Lateral Drift up in Talking Rock. They're all doing our baked goods. Queenies, Going Coastal. Oh gosh, there's just so many of them. How do you narrow it down to just a few? Reformation Brewery's been very supportive of us over the years.
They're a great place.
Yeah, it's amazing. Smoking Texan, we mentioned them earlier. They've been helping us survive the last few weeks, and we're just helping. It's all about small businesses helping each other out.
So what is so we've talked about what you love about being in this business and how you got started. What are some of the biggest challenges that you're facing?
Just getting the word out that we're here. Get a lot of excuses. Oh, it's too far. I don't go to that side of town. It's like, what? It's just on the other side of the street. But it's ingredients. The cost of everything is just shooting up, and of course, you got an email today. Hey, Georgia Power is going to go up another 12%. It's like, okay, great. But it's just just continuing to get sustained business. I know it's hard with everyone's having to cut back, and it's just trying to support local where you can, and even if you can't spend money, sharing a Facebook post or Instagram post, liking it, just that type of thing also helps too.
Even just commenting on someone's post, puts that in the algorithm that makes more people see it. So like, comment, and share as wherever you can.
Huge, So a lot of people just, I didn't notice it until just the other day because somebody shared it. That's, I discovered you're here. So all right,
great. What brought you to this community? I don't remember us talking about that.
When we moved to the state, we first settled in Roswell, and we were in an apartment. We were just looking for housing that was affordable for us. Originally we were going to have our business out of our house, and it's so nice to have it separated. But just looking with our realtor at the time and just trying different places. And then the one thing that kind of stuck out was whenever we did anything in Canton, it was just so welcoming and supportive of us as a small business. Hey, come on, you can do this with here. First Fridays, farmers market. Oh, we've got the River Rock concerts. Come on, and it was just, they just embraced us. And it was just like, you know what? This is where we want to, put our roots down. So it's all Mickey Farley's fault. She used to be the market manager at the Canton Farmers Market for several years, and she was the one that pulled us in.
So what do you like to do for fun?
Sleep right now.
No, when you're not working.
When I'm not working, I love being outside. As a kid, just growing up, I lived outside in the pool, taking walks, that type of thing. Hanging out with the cat, reading. I used to do a lot of art, but now the art is my decorated sugar cookies that people custom order.
And they are gorgeous, by the way.
Yes. Trying to think what else. Going to different places. Like right now, we like going up to LJ and exploring LJ and just going into downtown
up there.
just trying these different little towns around the area and just checking out different restaurants and let's go try this, you know. So it's just fun just to poke around. But lately, it's just we've been living here, just trying to get it up and running. And now that we've got some help, hopefully we'll be able to get back out and doing a little bit more.
Well, it's you know, it's that whole I'm going to open a business so I have more control over my time, and
it's not true. It's a lie. Open a business, they said.
It'll be fun, they said.
That's right.
All right. So what is something that most people don't know about you?
I'm not a doctor, but I played one on TV, and that's the truth. It's very true.
Really?
Yes. I have a master's degree in communication and producing for film and television. And one of the jobs I had, that was they always pulled people in to be extras, and I got to play a doctor on TV.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yes, my claim to fame.
All right. So I like to end the interviews with this question, and it's when your life is over, how do you want to be remembered?
Gosh, man, I was pondering that one. I want people to remember me with love, that she made me feel special. I loved what she did. I want to remember like how I made them feel versus, you know, she had a lot of stuff. I don't, you know, that doesn't mean anything. I want to like she made me feel loved and accepted.
And so to me, that's the most important thing, right there.
Yep,
So
she made me laugh.
Yep. All right. Well, Paula, thank you so much. And again, this is Paula's Zzerts that you can find. Where can they go to find you online?
Online, paulasz.com. So PAULASZZERTS.com is our website. We're on Facebook. Find us under Paula Zzerts. Instagram. I don't really tweet anymore, but
Yeah,
it's mainly Instagram and Facebook.
Okay. And then I'll have contact information posted below, and make sure that you go like, follow, and subscribe to Paula's Zzerts wherever you can find it. So that's it for today's episode of Connecting Cherokee. Again, I am Amber Holcomb and Paula Elias. Thank you so much.